Hello and welcome to Word from Your Mother. It's the 4th of July and I have yet not, you hear it 2 weeks ahead. Hell, sometimes you hear it months as soon as the fireworks stores open for a little bit, that little brief burst, and then it calms back down. Or you go out and you put a northern mortgage on the house to buy 24 minutes of fireworks, and then all the kids run around with the little snakes and the smoke bombs and stuff, and then you're like, well, we gotta put it up now, we gotta wait. Well, it wasn't even none of that. Hasn't been none. And I'm happy about it. I hope you're having a happy holiday. I hope you're safe. I hope all your animals are inside. All of mine are. Yeah. So, the energy that you're in, your job is to receive the gift. Oh, we know what that means. To accept the gift. To love and be loved. That would be to complete the circuit. Ooh, but you have, I'm not going to do it. It's the Fool, a new beginning. So you're struggling. Are you struggling over here? You're not supposed to be struggling over here. What are you doing? Get back in your box. You're making my job hard. Well, we got the Tower. Okay, so we're back to struggling. Okay, so you leave in chaos because you won't accept the gift. Maybe the gift was some luggage because you're out of there. The Tower. I read a tower as a tower. I don't care what it says in other things, okay? Because this says solid foundation and success with effort. So you've really built something. But, a carrot. First the carrot, then the stick. Okay. So you already seen the pile of cards. I dropped the whole deck. Plop, 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 like pancakes falling to the floor, and they just laid there like a crime scene. And that's how I picked them up. I took a picture of them. I already know it's going to be the same old thing. I've already got my attitude. So if I'm leaning into the story, it's because I already know where I'm going. First the carrot, then the stick. Opportunity or windfall. I think you're going to accept a new opportunity, and the windfall that you receive from it is going to take that tower on down. That it's just like a stack of cards just waiting to collapse, and you're going to walk away from it like I don't know what movie it is, but you know how the hero, you see him walking toward you like Antonio Banderas, and there's all kinds of flame and shit behind him, and he walks right out of it, out of the jaws of death, and you're going to escape just like that. Accept the gift of another chance to start over. A gift from God. Now that's a totally different thing. I'm not so quick to make fun of that. So you've got another chance. You get another chance. Those don't ever really come along. So this is really big. Another chance at life. Okay, so you get another chance. There's joy, innocence. I kind of think of joy as what should be or what is the natural state, but we can no longer access that because of the many veils and the 3D existence and the shit we're doing to ourselves right now, right? That's the truth. Joy and truth. Okay, so you get another chance. That you got to peek behind the curtain, didn't you? Like maybe a near-death experience. The serpent, healing. Maybe it is a reprieve, a remission. A chronic illness goes into remission, and you get another chance. It's still something miraculous and unnoticed is happening, and it goes unnoticed or maybe unspoken of because everything else is in complete chaos. Complete chaos. It's like the phoenix coming up out of destruction. You rise again. The Queen of Cups. Your affirmation is to be open and receive the healing and nurturing you need. To receive and accept the healing from God. To be healed by God. And answering the call to action creates new opportunity. Okay, I'm sorry, but this is just judgment card, and you can say of me what you will, but the help still comes with strings. And maybe the healing comes because you have taken up a more spiritual perspective. Yes, I'm doing the hokey poke. I don't want to come out and say it because you'll be like clicking it off before I can get it out. But you kind of owe him, right? So you're going to, this is how you will repay. To accept the gift is to pass it on. A roadside prophet, a speaker of truth. This is exciting. And then we got the magician. You are an initiate of some sort. You have been chosen. This is you. The help still comes with strings. This is your job, is to pass it on. Maybe you have to find an apprentice yourself. Nobody takes you seriously. They think you're just making it up as you go along, right? And everybody laughs at you. You're a cat in a tutu, right? But to make it up as you go along is sort of like manifesting. It's just a derogatory, limited. It's all that they can see of you. They can't see the rest of you, which goes along with it is what I say it is and no other. To manifest my will. I manifest my will. It is what I say it is and no other. Which is sort of like getting a second chance, if you think about it. I mean, to have your dreams come true. Or the near-death experience. It's a complete change of perspective. You're not you anymore. And it's not so much an obligation to share the word. You can call it preaching if you want, whatever. And I don't know. It's not. It could be preaching, but it is not limited to that. It is the expression, the creative expression. Life is for the living. The truth lives. The truth has a life of its own, and you are its vehicle. You don't want that job. You don't want to be a hero. You don't want to be a hero. But it's not a matter of wanting to be. It's what you are. It's what you are now. And you walk a different path now. Be careful of the thoughts that you think. Be positive. I don't care if it's hokey poke. Be mindful. If you can't do hokey poke, then patrol the criticism. Okay? And refuse to allow that. Be Switzerland. Not mad. It's certainly not bad to yourself. Patrol your thoughts. And be happy. Okay. So you've taken up a new way of life. And all that was crumbles because you're not what you began as. Joy and truth accompany every step. As you trot, you walk in joy in this new you. Because you are answering the call. You have been called. You are chosen. You have been called. Because you passed all the tests. You made your way. You saw what you needed to see. And you're also aware of the things that are between the lines. the things that go unsaid, the things that arrive in stillness. And you're alone, 'cause the rest of them just don't get it. That's why it looks so comical. But I also hear that the Nephilim look like clowns. I just want to add that. You could take it where you want. You are a clown in a tutu. You're a cat in a tutu. Maybe you're a Lemurian giant. Them giants, there were statues of them giants and they had giant lions. Stop. Yeah, I'll stop. Okay. What about He-Man? Okay. That cat was green. Persistent. Stay the course. You're struggling. You just want to give it up. Okay. Okay, you're stuck. You're in a limbo. You're in a Skeletor. You're in a limbo between 3D and whatever. I mean, I'm no pro on it. I don't know, but you're in a limbo between a lesser and a greater version of you. Okay? And really what's holding you back from passing through this is your own resistance, because all you have to do is let go of the old you. And so you're struggling to persist and stay the course because you know you're on the verge to progress further. You must release the what's behind you. You're at a checkpoint, right? You can pass through, but it's like a metal detector, right? But you knew this would come. You've put it off. Everyone is connected. You don't want to let go of that. And there's the sun and the moon. I mean, they complete your circuit somehow. That you don't know. You've never been on the circuit that completes without them. Assertive, take your place at the table. It's too late to fear. This is going to happen. You knew it was going to happen. Step on up. Step on up. You'll be happy. A truer form of happy, because you'll have joy and truth when you take control of it. You know it's going to happen. You know you have to let them go. Because it's not letting them go, it's a different you. The things that are important to you change in a way you never thought they would. Oh, but you're lucky. You carried them for as long as you could. You don't want to let go of them now. You had this. You knew that you could do it. You had the wisdom. You had this confidence that you could do it. And you manifest your environment, right? You've been doing that. They think you're just making it up, but you've been, maybe you're a natural witch, a natural empath, and it's a natural progress for you to continue in your own evolving, and they can't go with you. I don't know if they can or they can't. I don't know what that is, but this is something you do alone, and you've been waiting. So I would think that you think that they could do it if they just tried a little harder, and they probably could. You're practical. You see it. So the truth of this is that you've been waiting because you've just hoping you could force them into it. I'll drag you through with me. But they're full of, they got, I don't know, they set off the alarm. They can't go through. They can't pass the lie detector test is what I just thought, but I know it's a metal detector, but what I just thought was lie detector test. And isn't your heart weighed, and if you're light as a feather and all that, and I don't know what kind of gate you're going through here, but it's one at a time. But you've been waiting for him. You've been waiting for him. You need to take your place at the table. You need to get going. The discernment. Take a closer look. Why are you waiting? Tell the truth of it. The truth of why you really waited. Well, I don't want to go alone. The truth of why you've really waited. We'll have to look at that. Ooh, this is the worst place. Maybe this is what brought you here, because you've been waiting and waiting and waiting because you wouldn't go without them, and then they betrayed you. They betrayed you. This is the worst card in this deck. This cat has been zipped up in a duffel bag and thrown into the river by someone it loved, by someone who they thought they were safe with. You know, you'd have never let yourself get in that position if you weren't safe, if you didn't trust the person you were with. And that is a betrayal. Refer to the picture. All this work. You did all this work. You put in all your energy into this. And this is what you got for it. You took that risk and it did not work out for you. And here's the understanding of that. I'm going to tell you something. These people feel justified in what they did to you, right? And then you stand up for yourself. Well, I never. All right? I don't know how she come back from that. They want to see you down. They don't want to see you succeed. And they're going to say that they're going to villainize you. Okay? That they're going to make themselves out to be the victim because you retaliated, because you come up out of that river knowing who zipped you up in that bag, and you got something for them. Okay? It's going to be like I can't think of his name. Harley had a pumpkin head. I'm telling you, you're gonna come back. You're gonna come back on them, and they know. And they know they deserve it. Oh, they're gonna cry. They're gonna villainize you. There's your hopes and your fears, as if that wasn't bad enough. Maybe you don't see this coming, because you never would have done this to them. And you don't know the depths to which they will go. And viciously. If you could just love them a little bit more, they would see that you weren't out to hurt them. They don't care. They don't care. You'd be better off on your own. You're afraid you'll miss them. You do miss them. Feel guilty about being on your own, because it is better. You go round and round, vicious circle. Take care of yourself. That's the best thing you can do. Here's the truth. Let it show. The Queen of Pentacles. I think you are going to take care of yourself. That's the truth. The best thing you can do is take care of yourself. That's the most healthiest thing for everybody. Because finally, something happens back here, right? And they're like, well, you took advantage of some calamity to free yourself in a real way. And they're going to villainize you for it. I don't know what it is yet, but you're going to feel every word, because you would have never done that to them. And in all of this, I don't see you talking bad. I see you in joy and truth. And true joy and true truth is light. It's not gossip. It's not backbiting. It's not engaging in the fight. It's not playing the game. It's living from the heart. It's living in the light. And that is what they can't stand. And you see the truth of them. You see through their bullshit. They're so full of themselves. They can't see anything. I mean, to a non-player character, everybody is a non-player character, right? It's only the real ones that notice. Okay. You're getting a gift from God. Your job is to accept this gift and move on. To get out while the getting's good. That's your job. That's Six of Swords. That's your job. To get out. Two of Cups. Get out from the Two of Cups. God, don't you go to bed with this dude. You got to get what? Why? Can't I get a couple cards in? God, I mean, okay. I could have said it was you at the Two of Cups, okay? If it had just been the Ace of Wands, I could have said it was you opening a small business. But we've got you running away towards someone's waiting arms and bow chicka wow, okay? That's what we've got. And you struggled. You're going to give up. But you see the truth. You see the truth of something. I seen this flipper in there. Four Swords, it's got you down. You gave so much to something. Bow chicka wow. Don't let the don't let the penis lead the way. Okay, so we got the Four Swords and the Moon. Okay, so you may be holding out for the penis leading the way. You're kind of like putting him in charge right out to get, right? Okay? So you're struggling now because it's really not what you wanted to do, and now you're finally seeing that. I know you
I'm sorry, what?
I said that because I knew you'd lose it.
No, you were fucking...
Yeah, you've been putting your own abundance on hold. You made yourself second chair, struggling to deal with, because you did it. So, but it's like, it's all for the good. I put him in charge because it's all for the good. I'm still the man behind the curtain. And there's the Moon too, because you're just wearing dude. I don't know why you won't walk alone. Why can't you do it on your own? Why can't you do it on... Show me the Moon. Because you can't break this connection to the King of Pentacles. You can't do it on your own. The Emperor, he's got you under his thumb. You can't break away. You can't get away. Oh my God, he's killing you. He's killing you. I'm kind of... Well, I derailed myself when I made that joke a while ago, when I cracked him up. But like I said, there he is. I already knew he was going to be here. Not happy. Can't get away. Not happy. Time for you to take your place at the table. What happens when you take your place at the table? Well, his ego is so fucking big. It's one chair for him and another for his ego, and there ain't no room. They cut you up. There's no place for you at the table with him and his ego. There's no place for you. So I don't know what that's... Do you get your own table? Because taking your place at the table is not going to work. So here's the Queen of Pentacles. Maybe you do go get your own table, which means a separation. Now take this metaphorically. There's the Devil. So the Devil's sitting at your table. Okay. So you go sit with the Devil. Well, I have told you a lot that I thought that the Devil used this dude as a tool to get to you for a long time, because it seems like no matter what you do, crisis comes from every direction. And as long as you're not alone, then the Devil will be with you in some manner. Okay? Because this is what the Devil doesn't want. They don't want you to be happy. The Devil doesn't... It's a big cosmic thing. God has stepped in and gave you a second chance because he's fighting the Devil through you. The Devil... Oh my God. There's a movie in this. Queen of Cups. But you are in it sincerely, okay? Sincerely. Because you had enough. You knew you could do it. You wanted to do it. You had the motivation and the love. You did it for love. And now you're mad. You've learned a lot of shit that you didn't know, seen a lot of things that were not real. There's your confusion. You're cutting through the confusion. All this anger is cutting through the confusion because you did it all for love. You did it for generosity, and you did it in loving trust because you gave to them, because you love them. You would never do them the way that they ultimately have done you. That is a hurt of its own. That is the betrayal. that is real. And it's about your lover. Betrayed by your lover on an unfathomable level. You can't. I keep hearing that Adele song, we could have had it all. Alright, I hope I remember that. Okay, well that's the truth. You could have had it all. Take a closer look. Do you want, is this really your star? Is this really what you want? Who's doing all the work? Is this a group thing or is this a you thing? Are you part of the team or are you the team? Okay? Think that out. Because you have a choice before you. Now we're going to put this down. Are you getting back what you're putting out? Think about it. Are you getting your value out of this relationship? Are you getting what you're worth? Is it worth it? Okay, now we're going to switch decks. Okay, show me the cat gets thrown in the river. So, oh, here. Take a closer look. Is this really your star? Is this really your star? When you take a look, and you make the choice that doesn't make them happy, they will discard you. You can see that you've been discarded because you wanted to be seen. You wanted to be known. You wanted to talk about what you did today. You wanted to have an impact in your own life. And when you started paying attention to yourself and the work that you were doing, you are penalized and zipped up, wrapped up, discarded. The Fool. There you are, starting off. Pretty good. Having trouble detaching from him, though. It's still the shock. You feel like it's your fault. The first response is to blame yourself. Well, you're going to have to unlearn that. Yeah, because you feel awful. You feel like it's your fault. But fuck that. He threw you in the river. He threw you under the bus, dude. After all you've done for him, to get that in return? No. Page of Swords. Cognitive dissonance. You're like, well, no. Well, and I've done several readings lately about discovering a long, slow discovery of lie after lie after lie that comes to you with time. Comes to you in a backwards flashback kind of way. As you look back on it and your perspective changes, you will see lie after lie after lie. And they'll villainize you for it. They never thought you'd hold them accountable. Yeah. And every truth you point out will make them hate you. They will villainize you. Get ready for it, expect it, or walk away from it. Four Swords. That's not the first one on the table either. You're not ready. You're not ready for this. I would just keep my distance. I'd bide my time. I'd be wise. I'd be smarter than them. You can do it. What are you winning? You would do better to focus on your health. Put all that energy into your health. As soon as you get away from them, as soon as you clear that, it's all about you then. It's all about you. And drop that stress. That's the lesson. But you're taking that baggage with you. You're separating. And you're trying to heal. And you're doing a good job, okay? But you have not completely severed that tie. And that is going to stop. That's what is required for the joy and the truth and the light to shine on. It's not anything that you're doing to them. It's that you are fully embracing being you. And they can't be there. And that's their problem. You're holding yourself back. You hold yourself back because you're afraid that you'll be fine and they will not. And they're not. You've got to go. Empress, you have other people to, you take care of a lot of things, a lot of people. You love a lot of people. There's more to you than babysitting this, I don't know what it is. Hierophant, are you married? Loveless marriage? Are you done with it? You stay? And you discover lie after lie after lie. So you decide to go sit at your own table. Okay, show me the Queen of Pentacles sitting at her own table with truth. Show me the truth the Queen of Pentacles sits with. We've got 7 of Pentacles over here on the bottom. Show me the truth the Queen of Pentacles sits with. Is she cuts them off, but she can't let go. You can't let go of it. You won't let go. You won't release it. Release it. The world. You've withdrawn, but you won't let go. The Chariot. It's time to go. Time to go. We'll have these two. You're worried about it? Oh, what a nightmare. You lived through... How long are you going to live in this nightmare? You've been living in a nightmare. Don't you want to be happy? Let go of this. Call it a loss. Let go of it. Don't you want to be happy? You don't want to be happy. You don't want to be happy. Well, you're fixing to start over. And it looks like you're going to choose this to go around again because you don't want to be happy. You keep waiting. And joy and truth. Joy and truth and the serpent. That's about healing. That's what got me started on that. Joy and truth. And the dragon. You need to stand up and realize that you're the dragon. The mystery. I don't know why I'm a dragon, but yeah, I'm a dragon. I know I'm stupid. I can't get anywhere with this. Partnership. A partnership or a snack?
That's fine.
You keep waiting. You're not getting it back. You're not getting it back. You keep waiting. Oh, there's the deer. Oh, that's a good snack. That's a snack. Love. To discipline yourself. To extend love only when you'd like to turn your flamethrower on. That's a mystery. How did she manage to do that? You know she's of a darker nature. She doesn't know she's of a darker nature. Embrace your shadow. That's what I say. Because God has given you a second chance to be other than you are. To do other than you've done. Like a good vampire. I don't know. Something weird. You're made of darkness, but you seek the light. And the light is what came and saved you. And the light fights through you. I don't know. Create a stress-free life. Be kind. You can do it. You can do it. And practice the power of intention. This is manifesting. You need to become aware. Become aware of the thoughts that you are thinking because you are manifesting and you need to take a higher path. I don't care if you drag dude along behind you. I don't think you can, no. The power of intention is the power of love and receptivity. It asks nothing of anyone, it judges no one, and it encourages others to be free, to be themselves. You gotta let him go. Stop waiting on him. He doesn't want to go. Let him catch up. Remember, you were intended out of love, so you must be love in order to intend. Think of it as light. Think of it as you're becoming a different sort of light. And that's not it at all, but it's the only thing I can think of is that you're becoming a different sort of light. Anyway, let me end this right here before I get another one, and I'll see you soon. A different sort of light.